Can comedy and controversy mix? Ricky Gervais shows they can as he takes on Hollywood's elite in his bold Golden Globes monologue. He mocks woke culture and calls out celebrity hypocrisy, delivering a savage yet hilarious critique that's sure to make you laugh and think. Number 1. Ricky jokes about being woke. Ricky kicked off the night with a sharp joke about woke culture. He sarcastically called himself woke.
Well, I am woke now, and I can prove it.
Then shared a story about spotting a dinghy of immigrants.
Here you go. I love illegal immigrants. Yeah, sue me now. Sometimes I go down to Dover for the day, right? And I look out, right? I look for a boat, and I see a dinghy with about 60 of them, and I go over here, like, right?
Joking, women and children first, only to realize it was all men.
And I pull them into shore, and I go, women and children first. They go, there are no women and children. Just you lads, is it? Just come on, lads. Come on, lads.
It's not mocking immigrants. It's highlighting performative wokeness. Number 2, mocking Hollywood and Ronan Farrow. Ricky took aim at Hollywood, mocking how stars preach social issues while living in privilege.
Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, that's like a hate crime. It makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that.
He mimicked their self-righteous tone and joked about Ronan Farrow, calling executives perverts for fearing him. The punchline exposed Hollywood's double standards, making the room uncomfortable, yet making people think. Number 3, dead-naming Caitlyn Jenner and woke culture satire. Ricky sparked controversy by joking about dead.
I'm willing to learn, and I found out my crime was that I dead-named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name, and even acknowledging that she used to be a man. But she did.
Naming Caitlyn Jenner and sarcastically claiming to be woke.
I have learned my lesson, and that's why I'm going to be woke from now on. It's about time. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I am woke, and now I'm woke. The first thing I've got to do is change my Twitter bio. Because at the moment, it's like a list of the shows I've created. But now I'm woke, I've got to pop in the word anti-fascist, so people know I'm not a fascist.
He poked fun at society's obsession with virtue signaling. The joke wasn't about Jenner, but about how identity discussions have become tricky. For Ricky, comedy means questioning everything, even uncomfortable topics. Absurdity of offense in comedy's role. Ricky took on the idea of being offended, saying, offense is taken, not given.
People take everything personally. I think the world revolves around them, right? Particularly on Twitter, right? I don't know, I'm not tweeting anyone, I'm just tweeting, okay? I don't know who's following me. I've got 12 million followers. I don't know who's following me. They can be following me without me knowing, right? Choose to read my tweet and then take that personally. That's like going into a town square, seeing a big notice board, and there's a notice, guitar lessons, and you go, but I don't fucking want guitar lessons.
He used a funny analogy, getting angry over a guitar lesson sign you don't need. For Ricky, comedy challenges ideas and isn't meant to please everyone. It raises a key question: can comedy survive without offense? Number 5, facts vs feelings in Golden Globes closing. In his final moments, Ricky tackled the clash between facts and feelings, mocking how emotions shouldn't shape reality.
People then they go, yeah, we shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah.
If you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feeling.
His closing line, "We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel," summed up his point.
So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So
Life's too short not to laugh at ourselves. Number 6, political corruption and public frustration. Gervais targets politicians, especially during the pandemic, calling out their hypocrisy for living lavishly while the public sacrificed.
The worst thing is, the in charge do what they want. And you know what, I see all these people saying, all the parties they were having and what all the stuff they were doing, and people were saying, that was the day I couldn't see my mum in hospital, or I couldn't go to my dad's funeral, and because the people in charge, the posh, privileged people in charge, were acting like Charlie Sheen. I mean, really rubbing salt in the wound.
His sharp humor exposes how disconnected politicians are from ordinary people's struggles, striking a chord with those frustrated by the growing gap between elites and the public.
And as I say, I don't get political, but they're all
Number 7. Cultural appropriation and misplaced outrage. Gervais addresses cultural appropriation, questioning backlash over things like Gwen Stefani's dreadlocks and Jamie Oliver's jerk chicken recipe.
Oh, cultural appropriation. Have you heard of that? Cultural appropriation, the latest no-no. Now, again, in my day, it was considered a good thing to swap ideas with other cultures, with other nations, to share things with other races, to assimilate. It was the opposite of racist. Now it's racist. Gwen Stefani got in trouble in her last video because she had her blonde hair in dreadlocks. People go, no, black people invented dreadlocks, you can't have them, you're white, that's racist. Jamie Oliver got in trouble when he put out authentic jerk chicken recipe. People go, no, black people invented that, you can't have it, you're white, that's racist.
He argues that cultural exchange should be celebrated, not criticized, and humorously highlights the absurdity of trying to claim ownership over culture.
Now, black people, they use the N-word, don't they? We invented that. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one.
Number 8. Humor, privilege, and victimhood. Gervais jokes about his own privilege as a white, heterosexual, wealthy man, mocking the rise of victimhood culture.
But these people are virtue signaling. They're trying to bring people down to raise their own status. And they say it's because, no, we're protecting minorities. Like, they're basically saying minorities haven't got a sense of humor, which is so patronizing. And I get that as well, to what it's like to be outnumbered. In this country, we're still only 5% black, 5% Asian, 5% LGBTQ, you know, tiny numbers. Now, I'm a white, heterosexual multi-millionaire, right?
His self-deprecating humor points out the value of resilience and not taking life too seriously, using comedy to unify and address serious issues with laughter.
There's less than 1% of us. Do I whine? No. Do I don't mind. I just get on with it. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Just keep I'm like Rosa Parks. Do you know what I mean? I'm like... Except I fought for the right to never have to take a seat on a bus.
Ricky Gervais uses humor to challenge societal norms and spark conversations, making us laugh while confronting uncomfortable truths. His Golden Globes monologue reminds us that it's okay to laugh at tough topics. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We will see you guys next time.